they can hear me, and now they can hear you. Everyone say hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Oh wait, Carmen's not here.
Yeah, Carmen's not here. I was
You said yes. Welcome, Carmen. How are you? You doing good? All right, cool. Welcome to the Crimson Petal. That sums up the fucking show quite easily, right?
Yeah.
Sugar's not here today. They have plans already made, but we're gonna be cracking. Nah, it's not a mess. Shut up. Yeah, welcome everyone. We're gonna be cracking on with today's session. What happened last episode? Last episode was kind of. I actually really loved last episode because we had some creative ways to get against a rock, which is a giant bird. Hey, Carmen, we're live, by the way. I'm sorry. Carmen, we're live, by the way. I'm so sorry. But yeah, last time we went against an angry rock, and I loved everything what happened in that segment. You know, we had Neela coming out with the illusion fire, which turned into a phoenix, and then Boy shooting firebolt through the phoenix's mouth, and just a lot of crazy shit. Oakley obviously standardly casting silence because that's what Oakley does. Rascal letting their little horse gallop away. The rock got angry, started chasing them a fair bit, and eventually basically ended up in an open glade, and a very special, peaceful, it seems, glade, which through Kia's history check, it's one of those ones where you can't go and search for it, it just appears for the right people. We're going to go into that a little bit maybe later on, we'll see. But then they discovered a swim pool, a swim pool, diving board. It's jacuzzi, you know, it's lovely. And they finally went into the middle of it. They all teleported apart from Rascal for reasons, that's all I can say. They ended up in an elven crypt, which was the crypt of the Blade Singers. And they found some goodies. Who the fuck took it, and what's everyone taken from there? Because I can't remember. Boy, what did you take? Obviously, he got a great sword, which had a little introduction to yourself. You have a talking great sword, which only you hear. Because that's more fun. Boy, what did you take?
I took nothing. I took a dagger, and that was it.
That's fine. Oakley, what did you take?
A dagger and the cloak of elven kind.
Nice. A cloak of elven kind grants what?
It's advantage on stealth checks, but disadvantage on perception checks if the hood is up.
Very nice. Is that the case when the hood's up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
And it takes an action to put the hood up as well.
Does it really?
Mm-hmm.
Dramatic hood up.
I didn't know that, actually. Annie, what did you take?
Le Diamond.
Le Diamond. I was about to say Rascal. No, I'm not joking. Didn't want to be a dick. I was about to say Rascal. What did you take? I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry.
Rascal took the sweet ass time. Wait.
Yep. Well, I didn't take anything, but I think I got the rapier and a dagger.
I think you got a rapier and dagger. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah, Rascal
Neela.
took a moment to themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neela took the elven chain shirt and a dagger.
Nice. And while Rascal was about to bounce on a horse and just leave, they got interrupted by a ghostly-looking gentleman called Halak. The forest is named after Halak, and he just, you know, went about his way, just chilling, kind of laughing at how people who don't get through react, because you always get a little bit pissed off, but it kind of makes sense with the rules and all that kind of thing. But yeah, so the last thing that happened was the squad left the crypt through the same water portal, I'm going to say. They came out about a couple of hours later and described that the sun was almost set. And for Rascal, it's been a few hours. And nighttime is starting to approach. So I think... Oh, and then I think actually... How many items did you need to identify, Neela? Was it 5?
Yeah, I think so.
So what we'll say is, by the time you have identified everything, it'll be an hour later. Let's just say about that, just to keep it simple. couple of questions for anyone else. Is there anything you guys wanted to do during Neela's hour of just identifying? So I was going to say we can start there, but then I'm like, wait, that's an hour missing. So what would you guys want to do? Is there anything you guys want to do?
Not really, to be honest.
I mean, unless... No? I mean, I'll kind of go off to a corner and get the sword out.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of try and be out of, like, hearing range. Because otherwise I'm just talking to... I mean, I'm just talking to myself.
This is some
but,
warlock shit, y'all. This is good stuff.
yeah, Kia's gonna go off on her own, get the sword out and kind of hold it.
Okay.
Hello?
Hold the girl up to her ear. Hello?
Shake it.
There's no response.
They hung up on me.
Is there like a tree?
What, around you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna go and maybe go a little bit into the forest, but I'm gonna hit a tree.
I'm not going to say you roll to attack, because it's a tree.
Yeah, it's not exactly a moving object.
So what happens there is you go with two hands, you pull back and hit the tree, and it has a little dent, and you hear a, and just birds just scatter from the top. You see some squirrels running and jumping across the branches. Nothing.
Hello? Huh. Just gonna put it away and go back to the group.
Cool.
Sit and watch people.
As Kia always does. Is there anything else anyone wants to do?
Just tinkering away as I always do.
As you always do. We'll have to work out, like, are you trying to make dragonflies still, boy? Or just
Yeah,
tinkering?
I guess I'm trying to like put scraps together to see if I can make one more.
Make a tinkering check. Pretty please.
What do I have to do for that?
I believe it's sleight of hand.
Yeah, and if you're proficient, you can add
Oh,
your
yeah.
proficiency bonus.
Which you are, because you're an artificer.
Yeah. Ooh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Are you just making these, or are you infusing them?
I'm just making them for now.
Okay, so yeah, you can get 2. Easy. 2 easy. You are like, even though you have an abundance of scrap, to find the right piece of scrap to put together, like, it's not like you're going to have an infinite amount of supply, you know? But yeah,
I can't do it all in 1 hour.
exactly, yeah. Anything else? So, boy is tinkering like always. Key is trying to wake up a sword. Anything else, anyone?
Rashko will probably look over the rapier he just got and probably clean it up and just put it away and just sit. And I think play his violin a bit more.
Nice.
While Nila's identifying things.
I can imagine that Theodore would join in with you on that. Have you and Theodore played before? Like, have you spent nights and days playing together?
Yeah.
How long have you known Theodore for? Do you know?
I talked to Chigger about it, I think like 10 years now. I think Theodore is the closest friend to Rascal.
Cool. All right. So yeah, you're gonna have obviously the usual noises of forests at night. So you're gonna have the wind going around. The moonlight is starting to come closer and closer to the middle of the gap above your heads. So the moonlight is starting to come down. It is a full moon, so it's really just, it's beautiful. Like you have just, I don't know. I like the idea that there's still blues and purples and just, it's starting to go a little bit black, but then the moonlight is beaming down and there's little reflections of animals that are flying around. You see the rock come straight down and hit you now. But yeah, cool. Annie, Oakley, what are you two doing?
Opie's just sort of lying on the grass looking up and seeing how many stars he can see.
So I would say you'd see fucking thousands because there's no light pollution. guys, light pollution sucks. Go out at night when all the lights are off. It's amazing. But yeah, so you're just seeing the occasional like star just glimmer and then dim. You see a little shooting star going across. Yeah, this is very pleasant, you know. And the moon's just there. It's not Majora's Mask like fucking there, but it's present. You know, you can sort of feel the energy coming from the moon, if you would. Annie?
I'm guessing you would have a fire by now because it's getting dark.
It's over to you guys.
Guys, would we have a fire?
I think so, yeah. I think maybe when it like gets darker, when you guys were still away, Roscoe would probably made a little fireplace.
Annie would be sitting beside the fire, and she'll be reading the diary that she obtained.
Okay, that's fine. I've already sent you all the information about the diary, so that's cool. So you already know that information. Nice. Okay. Anything else before we fast forward into Neela finishing the identify? Anything else? Nope. Okay. So an hour goes by, and the moon is it's not like dead center still. It's still how can I say it? It's almost there. That's all I'm gonna say. And yeah, as Neela finishes identifying all the objects, I'm sure Neela presents them to all of you. But you've already equipped it. You've already tuned to it. So let's say 10 minutes later, we're there. Let me think. Oh no, Sugar, please forgive me. So Theodore's gonna go to and go, "Hi dudes." Fuck. This is like totally okay with me around here, but just gotta make sure we're a bit safer. So let me do you something. And they're gonna cast Lehman's tiny hut. So I have no idea how it would be, but let's just say they're playing along with Rascal to start with, and then the energy comes from their lyre, and then it domes up around you. I have no idea what color it's going to be, but for now, I'm going to make it see-through from the inside anyway. I think it is anyway. So he'll make it so the fire is in the middle of that as well. And yeah. So, and then he's going to be in there, just chilling. If anyone wants to join in.
I also can sit next to him.
I kind of like the idea that the stars are the main emphasis on the outside of the dome to reflect the outside a bit more, you know?
Very enchanted ceiling.
Yeah. Right. What's everyone else doing? Again, this is... Obviously, you don't have to go sleep, but this is one of those times where it's starting to get that way. Rascal, you're more tired now than everyone else because they were time-winding bullshit kind of thing.
He will still stay up till everyone else goes to sleep, even though he's tired.
Yeah, Neela will just huddle up and go to sleep.
Cool.
I'll go into the hut, and before everyone goes to sleep, I'll just ask, does anybody have the map?
Of the region?
Yeah, I just want to see if we can plan ahead.
Do we have a map? Yeah.
Here would definitely have a map.
Sure, that's fine.
I just kind of open it out and spread it out and just like look over the region and just look over and think, okay, so day one didn't necessarily go too well, nearly died. So what's the plan from here? Straight through the forest of death, or are there any other routes to go through?
Path is probably best.
Yeah, but we have to keep an eye out and keep moving stealthily. If you see any smoke, if you see any movement, we'll keep silent and we'll try to avoid it.
Sounds good to me.
And shouting, and I will point at Theo.
I'm sorry, dudes. Just really care for Bobby, you know?
It's alright.
Playing
just in the future.
That's all they're gonna do from the rest of this session, so don't offend Sugar's character.
But yeah, I think the path is the safest way to go.
So that was a teleportation pool outside. Teleportation portals seem to be a common thing occurring right now.
Yeah. If you think about it.
Well,
Easy.
on that brilliant analysis of our most recent adventures, let's get moving, shall we?
Moving
Go to
or
bed first.
wait?
Oh wait, yeah, sorry.
you know when I
I
said
thought
Yeah.
the dome. I thought out of the dome we'd got double. Oh, fuck.
Alright.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for making that demo was amazing. See you later.
We're still on
I want
the
that
time
map back in
loop
the bit.
of the strange portal, so time's a little confusing right now.
Question for all of you. Well, more Rascal than anything. The horse. Outside the dome, inside the dome.
Well, I don't have a horse anymore. It's Kia's horse.
The horse that you had control of before you were about to leave. So obviously, if Kia took it, then sure. I don't know who actually has control of the horse right now.
I think it's Stripe that's still left.
Yeah, Stripe is just tied up somewhere. Just leave Stripe where they are.
So Rascal retied Stripe as they're going to leave with Stripe.
Yeah.
Fine.
Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah,
It's fine.
so Kia, what are you doing with Stripe?
Just leaving them. I'll like bring them like closer to the hut, but I'm not gonna like leave
Take up
them
the
in.
entirety of the hut.
You know,
Sure.
I'm not gonna be like, Theo, you're sleeping outside. My horse is coming in. You know.
It's just the horse's ass is in the dome and the rest of it's out. I get it.
Kia, I think for the next days of travel, it's a good idea to not ride the horse, but maybe use it as a beast of burden. Just so we are all on foot, and if anything happens, we can let it go.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, guys. If that's the case, then we need to establish who is taking watch.
Rascal will take first watch.
I'll take first watch as well.
Okay.
Take second.
Yeah, I'll take second as well.
All
Well, I'll
right.
take third with Theo then.
I don't know, dude. I'm kind of tired right now. No, it's fine.
I'll
No,
go
no.
neither.
He'll take it. Don't worry. So Kira and Rascal, Annie and who's anyone going with Annie? Boy. And then it is Oakley and Theo.
Mila will swallow one of her meds before going to bed.
Thank you for telling me. Okay, so as the night draws nice and close for all of you, and you all settle into this comfortable space. It's kind of cozy, right? There's a fair few of you, with the horse's ass included. It's kind of, you know, tight, but you get enough space. You're surrounded by the fire as well, what's in the middle. Don't worry, I'm not going to do jank stuff where it's going to big smoke and we're all going to die. We're not going to do that.
I'm sure that not.
Traumatized.
Dear God.
Traumatized.
But yeah, so everyone goes to sleep apart from Kia and Rascal. You two, if you want to... Oh, this is interesting. You two are up. Okay.
Just realized.
Yep.
Yep.
So it's up to you.
Kia, well,
Rascal.
you got a new sword. Looks cool.
Thanks. Shiny, right? I might need to get Boy to sharpen it.
Can I see it? I'm interested. I will
Sure.
not take it. I'm just curious.
Hands it over.
And I will hold it and I'll just kind of inspect it. Do I see anything interesting on the blade? Any runes?
It's
Any
just
crystal?
it's just beautiful. It's just a very pristine sword. And again, you have the scabbard right now as well, so you haven't unsheathed it. But yeah, from what you see, it's just gorgeous. Very elven in the look of it all, you know. So it's a lot of like silver going on with the green on the hilt. If I remember rightly, I mentioned there was like a green like almost like a root going around it with gems stuck in the middle. Rascal, you'd look at it and go, it's worth a lot.
Yeah. It's very pretty. Suits you. And I will hand it back.
Thank you.
So, what was in the well? What's going on there?
That's a bit damp. There were some tombs. And just some weapons floating around.
Okay.
Nothing notable. No one else there.
Would have loved to see it, but, you know.
Why weren't you allowed in? Why are you allowed to be
I-
here but not in there?
I didn't go in.
I thought someone said... Well, someone mentioned you weren't able to come in. That you
No.
tried and you weren't able to be in.
I didn't try.
Why not?
I wanted to stay behind. Just keeping my eye out.
So you, as the leader, decided that you let your men go in and not protect them?
I do trust
We
these
had no
people.
idea what was on the other side, and you were just going to hang back from potentially a battle.
Yeah.
Rascal, make a deception check. Kia, you can obviously counter that as well if you want to make an insight check.
Natural 20. I'm not
Nice.
kidding. 25 total.
So yeah, obviously Kia, you can't really see any kinks in the armor what Rascal is putting up right now. Right now it's just bitchiness. That's all it is.
But yeah, it felt like it was a portal to somewhere, and it might. I feel like it would have probably just, if you guys were to go in the other side again, you guys would come back. So I
If I
decided
was
to
the
stay
leader,
behind.
I probably wouldn't have made that decision.
Well, that's you.
Even the worst leaders that I know would have at the very least gone in last. And trust me, I know some bad leaders.
I believe you do.
After that awkward silence, both of you make perception checks, please. I fucking love the
16.
bitchiness, y'all. Okay, Rascal, you're sort of... You know when you have that? Like, I'm going to say in that moment where Kia's sort of roasting you a tiny bit, you're kind of stewing in it. Just for a little bit, to the point where you're not really bothered about what your surrounding area is. You're just sort of thinking about it.
Also, the greatsword. Its greatsword of warning, it would tell me if something was happening nearby.
It's a weird thing about that, because it's like when something's about to attack you, or it's and it works out 30 feet radius, right? Or diameter.
Yes.
Yeah, so 30 feet is like
Okay.
not too far away. You know what I mean? So this glade is definitely bigger than 30 feet.
Yeah.
So it's one of those where what that means is like someone can't come and assassinate you from while you're asleep.
Behind, right.
You
Okay,
get what I mean? The biggest thing you take from that is the advantage to your initiative roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay.
We might throw some other stuff in there first, because you know it's a curse sword with a little friendly person in there maybe. So just bear in mind. Anyway, with a 16, you look around and you hear a in the trees around you, like sort of in a weird way. It's like it's going around in a circle for a bit. Just
The greatsword is already out, but I'm going to stand up in the hut
yeah, sure.
What do you hear?
and just follow the sound with my eyes and not say anything.
Harsco will take us both his rapiers. We'll also stand up.
You hear some branches crack. And then a deer runs across and goes off.
Wildlife.
I'm gonna stay standing for a while and just see if it was spooked by anything in particular.
Make another perception check. I like that though.
Ooh. 21.
So with your knowledge of Halak Forest, you know that it's still a place of like hunt or be hunted.
Yeah.
So this is not a... It's not like there's a huge danger. This is just a deer what's keeping an eye on things. You know, you don't know if it's like a big danger, little danger, just maybe another animal.
Yeah.
You don't really... It's just normal that this happens, you know. Deers don't just, you know...
I sit
off.
down again then.
Okay.
But I don't put the greatsword away. I just keep it at least one hand on the hilt and just sit down again.
Okay, cool. Anything else you'd like to do?
Not on my side.
Okay. So after that, a few hours would pass where you're still probably a bit awkward with each other because you realise you got the timing wrong. You should have been with someone else. Your watch comes to an end, and then Annie and Boy, you'll be waking up as Kia and Rascal are about to take their turn to, well, trance, sleep, and sleep. So right now it's like there's a moment, not awkward, there's a moment where all four of you are awake.
Nothing much potted around here. Seems safe. Just keep an eye out for wildlife.
Okay, well done.
Captain,
And I will lay down and go to sleep.
Kia.
What now?
Rascal's going to sleep, or are you just going straight to sleep?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh no, I'm meditating. I'm going in my trance.
That's what I meant. Okay, Annie, Boy, you two are awake. Is there anything you guys want to do?
I'll quickly get out Magnus just to have him sit by, and so that he at least props me a little bit higher so I can look out a bit further.
See, Magnus is a big boy in the dome. Are you staying in the dome?
No, I'll put him outside the dome. I'm doing it in the dome.
Okay, so you're sort of keeping an eye out outside of the dome.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, yeah. So you blow your little... and he comes up.
I just tell him to sit down and then climb up onto his back, and I just sit there.
As his ass hits the floor, like everyone just goes off the floor for a bit, then everyone's back to sleep.
I just gotta say sorry. Just climb to the top.
And yeah, he's just gonna be just looking around a tiny bit. Yeah, okay.
It's like a mechanical CCTV camera.
Like you said, just tick. Sure. All right. So if that's what you're doing, you're just separating and being a sentry outside. That's fine. Annie, anything you want to do?
Annie's just that they're going to keep watch, but since Boy's got out Magnus, she's just looking at them like, how long have you had Magnus for?
I can't technically remember. I've had him about a day, technically. But he has been in the workshop for a long while. I can't actually remember when he was completed. Must have been when I was still there, because I do remember half of his head being in the shop at one point. But then it just disappeared for a while.
Oh, it's so cool. It's so big as well. How? I can't comprehend. And she's just like really amazed by Magnus.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all that I'm doing.
I just kind of slide down a little bit towards the head and just like twist the horn off and just say, "Want a cup of tea?"
Oh, the utility horn. I love it.
What's the tea kettle horn?
It's fine, yeah, of course.
Oh, it's brilliant. And it's like, oh, okay, this is the best thing I've ever seen. Yes, please.
I just brew a cup of tea from his horn.
Yeah, sure. You established like a heat mechanism in there to keep it just perfect temperature all the time.
Yeah. So I just kind of have the kettle and then just hold it and just go, I have the kettle, but I didn't think to bring any cups.
That is a problem.
Mm.
Oh, and she'll go into her like bag that she has,
Yeah.
and she will with her paint pots, with like an empty paint pot that hasn't got any paint anymore. She's like, "This will do."
Let's pour the tea in.
Like,
There's
thank you.
a little bit of oil is in the tea from the residual paint.
Yes. Tastes.
Yeah, I should
Very-
say I have to reheat it twice because it is technically reduced rainwater that I collected in there, and then heat it to get the bad stuff out of it, then to reheat it again just for the drinking purposes.
I mean, that, and also the fact that I did not think about cleaning the paint pot before having the tea. It's quite an unusual taste.
At least it'll keep us awake.
That is very true.
You're getting high off paint. You're inhaling paint fumes and shit. Oh, it's amazing.
Perception with disadvantage.
I'll give you advantage. You get so high, like, see into it all. Speaking of which, perception check from both of you, please. Boy, take advantage.
Okay.
Oh no. 8.
18.
Okay, so again, it takes you a while, but you climb. You sort of stand on top of Magnus and just scour the forest around, but it's not like you see something, you hear something. Annie, you're still like engrossed in this paint tea. You know, it's one of those where it's an acquired taste, but you maybe starting to like it somehow.
Yep.
You know, it's so weird that it's curious for your taste buds. So, boy, as you are just looking around, and allow me to do this if you can, boy. Could you stand on Magnus's like head, and you know in its century, you're like doing that,
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. But as you turn, you just hear a very distant "how." That's it.
How far away was it? Would I be able to predict?
Make a survival check. I don't mind that.
17.
Okay, it's quite far away. I don't know if you could be exact time, because again, nature and all that kind of thing is kind of weird for you, right? You're more town-based. You can tell it's quite far away though. Not immediate danger. That's what I'm trying to put at. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense that there's going to be animals in the forest anyway, and a lot of animals are nocturnal or they hunt at night. So you can also almost just ascertain like, hey, this is standard stuff and it's doing its thing.
Okay.
Anything?
That's kind of I just kind of passed by it.
Sure. Anything else you two want to do?
After a while, I just kind of glance over at Annie and just say, "So, are you okay now? I mean, this past few days just been a bit heavy."
She is like, yeah, it's been hard, but I've gone past it, and words, you know. And she's like, she starts to get a little bit not flustered, like losing her words and stuff, and just like thinking back to like Henry and the events, and she just tries to like be strong when talking about it, but you can tell like it does hurt because it's still fresh. It's like, yeah, it's just hard, but have to stay strong for everyone, you know. Gotta live what Henry did for.
Stages of grieving, you know, you'll get there eventually. Still early days yet.
Yeah.
Curious about how it all went down though. Still some things we haven't really answered, and yet we're going straight into the fray with it all.
Yeah,
I feel like we should be preparing for something.
It's really weird. I have no idea why. I mean, I don't know why it all happened. It happened so suddenly. There was no signs, and then she would just like whisper to herself, "I thought Henry was a good guy."
Do I hear that?
Make a perception check. Annie, make a... I'm going to say deception right now because you're whispering. was almost going to say sleight of hand, but I'm like, hang on, that's not your hand doing it. So how does that make fucking sense?
19.
Oh,
It's
I
pretty
definitely
high.
hit it. 14.
I mean, it was close. So yeah, you do hear it.
Right, I hear it, but she's saying a fact that I kind of suspected, so I don't say anything else about it.
Okay. With that then, your watch comes to an end. Again, apart from the odd noise of nature surrounding you, uneventful. And as you finish off your watch, if you would, Oakley and Theo stand up. Wait,
I pocket Magnus.
wake up. Yeah, sure. Yep. Theo wakes up. Oakley wakes up. Annie and Boy, you sort of pass each other. And again, if you want to say anything to each other, then please do so.
Try tea with paint. It's really good.
Eyes are like this big now.
I'll make it a breakfast brew.
Breakfast brew. My God. It's a real palate cleanser. Anyway,
That's a terrible thing.
artichoke. If I'm an artist, yay!
No, wait, I disapprove.
Guys, I'm gonna give myself inspiration for that. All right. So if you guys just want to go to sleep, and then obviously the new watches can start. You can do. For the sake of not doing Theo's voice, I think Theo's just gonna be playing the lyre.
Fair enough.
Because I don't want to say anything on behalf of Sugar. I don't know what Sugar wants to do with Theo.
So Oakley is looking back up at the sky again, and Theo will see him tracing the stars.
Mm.
And he will sort of just turn and say, oh, I haven't seen the sky this clear since I was little. Oh, there's...
Theo's playing and he looks up, but his hair covers his eyes like usual. So, yeah, I guess. He carries on playing.
He'll go, oh, I wonder if I can remember them all. Let's see. There's the sprig of mistletoe. And he sort of does a line and then like dots.
That's Theo. The cat is Theo right now, right? Yes, keep it up.
He's attracting all wildlife towards him to point out the stars to them.
And there's Theo's ass. Once again in shot first. Yeah, totally.
Hey! And then you got the great oak there, and then the little oak there, and then you got the crow, and the boar, and then you got some holly over here, and then there's one more. What's the last one? Oh yeah, the wisp. And you just do like a little fire symbol.
Mm.
And then he'll lower his hand and he'll just sigh and go, oh, I don't know the rest. Oh.
Don't beat yourself up, dude.
Oh, it's not that. It's my family.
I'm so sorry, Sugar. I'm gonna focus now.
My family used to know them all. I can only do about half of them these days. I really miss home.
Where was your home?
The other side of the river. What was the town called now? Stag's Head or something. It was a nice place. Kind of like this one, really. But a lot more colourful, I think, and a lot more full of berries and fruits and stuff. I don't think I found anything here like that yet, anyway.
It sounds great. I can't add to this because I don't know backstory fully. So apologies, everyone.
Sounds most excellent, dude.
It sounds most tubular, dude.
I'd like to go there again one day. Not yet, though. I'm not strong enough. When I'm strong enough, I'll go back.
And when we go back, I'll make one excellent performance for you. There you go.
That'd be good. I'd like that.
Please
What
save me from
should the
this,
song
Oakley. God damn it.
And then that'll be it. Then he'll there'll be a memory, and he'll sort of he'll shake his head. No.
Sure.
Oh, we better keep watching. Not looking at stars. That's not going to help anyone. And he'll just sort of back to focus to actually watching.
Is it kind of like and
yeah.
Cool, that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So I'd like you to make a perception check. I'm going to roll for Theo. Theo, sure can back me up on this. Rolls at disadvantage when it comes to perception checks because of the hair. Let me bring up their stats.
He certainly got better than I did.
Hang on.
Hang on.
16, 11.
Yeah, I got 7.
Oh, okay. Huh. So, about this time, it is still dark, and boy, you didn't mention the howl, right?
Yeah.
Cool. You hear a rustle in the trees surrounding you. You can't quite pick up where it's coming from. It's almost like it's echoing around you. And then you hear it get a bit louder. And you hear more howls. For you, this is one of the first times. Just howl! And then a little bit more aggressive, like growly, not just howly. And you start seeing a little bit of the trees in the distance, the bush in the front, start to move. And cutting across from your left side, going to the right, you see a figure. Because your perception check wasn't that good, you just see it. It's like humanoid, you know, and it's running, and it's just, and it goes to the other side of the trees, and then you hear a. And from the left burst a tall, broad, again, creature. And you see its nose tilt up. And it pulls back, it lifts its chin up, and it makes another howl just echo into the air. And then you hear another, and 3, 4, 5, 6 similar looking creatures come out.
Oh God.
And you see out of these big figures, one much larger creature. Same design, but bigger. It's almost like you had an image and you just you shift and you expand it. And you just hear it go. And the big one heads towards where that figure was running through. And as the figure starts heading out and the group follows, you see it stop and look towards your direction. And again, it growls. And the big one goes through the trees. And the rest of the pack follow. Apart from 4. And these figures, what were standing, start going on all 4s. And they start moving around the area and start sniffing the floor until it comes right to the edge of the dome. And from this point, you see this long snout covered in fur with sharp canine-like teeth, blood dripping down the sides, it turns, goes and the others start to sniff around. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna very, very, very quietly sort of just go to Theo, and then very, very quietly just go around the dome and just kick a leg or a foot of each person and go, hey guys, wake up.
What's up? What's going on?
What? I'm just going to point towards where the dogs are. I think we got company.
You guys can make a perception check if you want to.
Yeah.
Is it right outside of the dome? Or
Right outside.
11.
9. I'm 2 inside.
18.
20.
20. Nice. So, what you start to see as these dog-like creatures start moving around and start smelling, and they sort of bump into the outside of a dome. Okay. You see it have a smile start to come across its face. And from all 4s, you see one of the creatures stand up and tilt its head towards all of you. Not that it can see you, but it knows something's going on.
Rascal's taking out his rapiers and holding them, and he will walk close to the edge of the dome and just kind of stare it down as it gets up.
And it's going to reach out, and you see with its, where its paw is more of a humanoid hand with elongated fingers, sharp nails, basically claws, what are black, and with almost a crimson sheen to it. as it puts its hand on the dome. It doesn't know it's a dome, but it knows something's there.
The dome isn't invisible, so they can't see the dome, I believe.
It can't see it, right?
They can. It's not invisible.
Okay, perfect. That makes it even better. Can't see through it, right? Depending on who makes it. We'll do that. And it scrapes.
He is going to come up where it's put its paw up, and when it's got its paw up, it's just going to get her greatsword and shove through its abdomen.
Now, here's the thing. When it comes to this kind of stuff, I'm not going to let you guys have free shots through the dome. Because then you just sit there and just pop, 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 pop. But
okay,
I will give you this one shot for free.
Yeah, okay. Yeah? I'm running to attack, yeah?
Yep.
As I see Kia do this, Rascal will light up his rapiers with his Crimson Red.
Sick.
Does 21 hit?
It does. And as you stab, I would like you to do damage to it, please. As you stab, its hands grab your sword as it's
11
impaled.
points of damage.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And as it grabs the sword, it looks up and goes, "Hi."
Good morning.
And it's going to attempt to pull you out of the dome. Okay. After this, we'll start doing other things. But if anyone wants to get anything set up, you can do. Strength check, please.
I, by the way, took 4 points of damage.
4 points.
Just straight strength?
Crimson Red.
Yeah.
Have we completed a long rest, or have we not?
I feel like after the last watch you have, right? I believe that's how it works, because the last watch don't go back to sleep, they stay awake.
To have full...
Depends on how long the last watch.
Yeah.
I'm going to say you do.
Okay.
Come on, let's have some fun. I ain't going to be that mean to you. But I think it makes sense.
That's 16 on my strength check. If that's a natural 20, I'm going to scream.
No, it's 17.
Ooh.
And
Well,
as it grabs, it pulls it slightly deeper into itself. And it doesn't like pull you, it steps back as you pull out of the dome. And your face like comes out. And again, you're greeted just with a giant grin. It's drooling. And the last thing it goes is, "I was really hoping you'd do that. Let's have some fun, shall we?" And now we're going to roll for initiative. Let's go.
Can I, as this happens, like, step one foot out of the dome?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Not even a little bit?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm giving you guys a free shot at that thing, right?
Yeah. You know what I like? I like having advantage on initiative now. This is
dope,
brilliant.
Right? It's really dope, right? All right.
I never thought something would be so cool.
Yeah, well, Rascal knows that. Like, they don't get advantage, but they get a plus 70 or something to their initiative. It's ridiculous what they get. What is it? Plus 9, Rascal.
Plus 9, yeah.
Ooh, baby.
Nice.
And it will be plus 10, yeah, when I get my dexterity up.
My God. That's
Jesus.
fucking insane, right? All right, dudes. I'm going to roll. Are you guys okay rolling, me rolling as a pack for the werewolves?
Yeah, go for it.
Yep.
Yep.
They rolled
Makes it
really
easier.
poorly. Really poorly. Okay.
Good.
So. Yeah, for once I actually rolled terrible. Oh man, that's awful. Okay.
I am not complaining.
No, don't complain. Okay. 20 or higher. Of course. Rascal, what's yours?
28.
It's always 28.
I roll natural 19s almost every time I roll
I know.
initiative. So.
Sorry. So Rascal first. Then Kia.
Yep, 22.
Okay. 15 or over. Oakley, what'd you roll?
16.
16. Neela.
16.
Dexterity on both of you, please.
Plus 3.
Plus 3.
Dealer's choice. Whatever you guys want to do, really.
Oakley can go first.
Okay.
Okay.
Oakley.
Cheers.
Neela, you're after. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 or above. Okay, Annie, what do you roll?
13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Boy?
14.
14. So, boy. Good rolls, dudes. Really good rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Theo?
5, 6.
Theo's
Are you
asleep.
gonna roll for Theo, or is he just gonna stay in the dome?
Theo rolled 10. I don't know what his dex is. Hang on a second. I think for the majority of this, Theo is just going to be like, oh god, I'm keeping back. But I'll make sure we do it right, you know? Give me a second. Where are we, Theo? I'm not going to say he's asleep because that's silly. Okay. Okay, that's not bad.
He's providing the epic music from a safe distance.
What, like in Road to El Dorado? Where is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Would you like to know when the werewolves go?
No.
Sure. If you...
Cool. No, it's fine. Okay. Let me have it like this. Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to imagine, because I didn't think about where to put the goddamn dome. So I have a map prepared, but it's not exactly what I thought. So let's do this. Boom. 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 Okay. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Let's get you all in the dome.
From Kia. Woo!
Okay. Yeah, that'll do. So, let me just do one more thing. Whoop. Whoop. Poo. Okay, so, on the visual, let me just transition you guys. Hang on a second. On the visual, what you are presented with, you will have the, how can I say it, the pool. Yeah, that is going to be the circle, the dome.
Okay.
Does that make sense? I think that makes sense logically as well. Just so it's easier for you guys to see what the hell is going on. Damn. Okay. Let me get some music on. Gotta do the right one, dudes. Okay. So, top of the round is obviously Rascal.
Okay. I will look back at Theo and say, Theo, stay behind in the dome. We gotta keep this thing up. And I will sprint towards the one on the left of Kia.
Okay, yeah, sure. So
And
you're engaging?
Yeah, and as I walk past the one that's got Kia, I will also smile and say, you wanna have some fun? Come on.
Sick.
And I will take my 2 rapiers and take 2 swipes.
Okay, so you're, just for clarity, you're aiming for the one on the left, and Kia's, and then you're leaving the Kia one. Okay, roll to attack.
That's 24 to hit.
Hits.
+7, yes, +7. 24 to hit and natural 19, so even more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have my dice out.
You didn't think you were going to fight in one of my campaigns?
Well, I have them out, but not
Yeah, of course.
ready. That's 13 points of piercing damage from the rapier, plus
Nice.
4 points of right damage for the first strike.
Okay, hang on a second.
So that's 17 points on the first strike.
So that was total, yeah? 17?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And 12 points of piercing damage on, and 6 points of right damage. So
18
that's
altogether?
yeah.
Great.
And then I will use my bonus action to invoke a block curse
Sure.
on the one that's holding Kia.
Oh, good choice. Okay, go for it. What's the roll on that again?
It's a strength saving throw.
Okay, cool. That is 17.
Yeah, that succeeds.
Oof.
But
Does it feel it at all? I'm curious.
I think it will feel like it's almost his veins from
Yeah,
his
yeah.
blood, like going stiff. but then he shakes it off and he will.
So as he's gripping in, the blood what's coming out of the wound from Kia's sword sort of coalesces, and it just looks at you and goes, and that's your turn, yes?
Yes.
Okay, Kia, you have the sword in the werewolf's stomach right now.
Well, if you wanted to have some fun, you should have just said. And Kia's going to have only one hand on her greatsword, and on her side, get out her hand axe and just hit into his throat.
Nice, I like that.
While he's stuck there.
Yeah, okay.
11
hits.
And that's 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And she's gonna pull it out again and just go for another hit into his throat.
Roll me a. Are you pulling the sword out?
No. I'm just putting the hand axe out and doing it again.
Sure, go for it.
That was a 20.
Yeah, of course. If an 11 hits, I think a 20 hits.
And that's 7 points of damage again.
Nice, good stuff. Anything else you want to do? No, that's it, yeah. Okay, cool. So just so you're still clear, the sword is still in its stomach.
Yeah.
But you have taken like wow onto the neck.
Oh, no, just for like stability's sake, I'm just going to throw the hand axe on the floor and have both hands on the greatsword again.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't want to lose my greatsword. It's my greatsword.
It's all good.
Bye.
Okay, Kia, you are done. Oakley, you're up.
Yeah, so I'll attack the one on the right to Kia.
Sure. Where are you on here? So you go. Cool.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go. Well, I don't know about fun, but and then I'm just gonna swing and just do an arm strike.
It's so polite.
That'll be a 13.
Yeah, hits.
Nice. Okay, so that's my first. And that'll be a 7 points of damage.
Yep.
And I'm gonna attack again because I'll get two attacks on one turn.
Yeah, sure.
That's a 13.
Hits.
No, 12 even. 12 even.
Still
yeah.
hits.
Nice. And that'll be 9 points of damage.
Nice.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to spend a key point and do flurry of blows.
Yeah, do it. Two more attacks.
Arm strikes. That'll be that's going to hit 18.
Yeah.
And then 7.
7 points damage. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
And I'm going to obviously go again. No, apparently not.
The cat rolls a natural 20.
Hang on. Let's try that. Hold on. Yeah, that's 24.
Hits, yeah, of course.
Yeah, and then oh god, 4.
4 points damage, yeah.
4 damage, yeah. So literally just an absolute flurry of fists. This poor thing.
Flurry of fists. Cool. It sounds like a fucking ice cream from McDonald's. Welcome to the McFlurry of fists. All right, you are done, Neela.
All right. Let's see. So Neela just woke up, so they're actually feeling a lot calmer than they would usually in a situation like this. Mm-hmm. So they're just kind of gonna hum to themselves a little bit, take a side step out of the hut.
Right or left? Sorry.
Right.
Yep. Boop.
Yep. They're gonna rub a little bit of charcoal on their hands, blow the charcoal off, and you can see as the small black particles coalesce into 4 balls of fire as they cast Scorching Ray.
Yeah, sure.
And they're going to aim all of them at the werewolf that's currently not being attacked.
Okay, sure.
Okay, first attack is a 17 to hit.
Hits.
Second attack is a it's like a 26 to hit.
Yeah, of course.
Third attack is a 21 to hit.
Hits. Excellent hits, dudes.
And last one is a it's a 15 to hit.
Hits, yeah.
Ooh, okay.
So for visuals, these werewolves aren't wearing any armor. It's more like just drapes of clothes that have almost been torn up. There's the occasional leather strap around them, and blood everywhere, but apart from that, that's it.
Okay, so the first one does 10 points of fire damage.
You're gonna wreck this one's day. Yep.
The second one does 9 points of fire damage.
Yep.
The third one does, I'm rolling really well, you guys.
Yeah, dude.
8 points of fire damage.
Nice.
And the last one is doing 3 points of fire damage.
Nice.
Okay. Very nice. That's a fantastic round, dude.
Neela's just gonna step back into the hut.
Smart. Really smart. So I'll allow you to use it for protection, but you have to get out of it to defend, you know? Okay. Da-da-da-da. After that, boy. What are you doing, boy?
Okay. As Neela comes back into the hut, I just kind of nod and say, "My turn," and then roll up my sleeves, take out my monkey wrench, and go towards the same werewolf that she was attacking.
Yep.
And just smack him.
Are you going to go engage with it and then smack?
I can engage with it. I have to, because it'll only reach 5 feet.
Sure. I didn't know if you wanted to throw it or not. That's all. Cool, let's go.
I'm not throwing this bitch. I'm too heavy. It's too heavy for me.
So, roll, yeah.
Okay. Does a 23 hit?
Nah, yeah, of course. Dun, 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 dun.
9 points of damage.
Okay, great.
And then with that, I smack it one way, and then I smack it again the other way. So I do 2 attacks.
Battlesmith, y'all.
12.
Just hits.
Just hits?
Yep. Bum, bum, bum.
Ooh. So that is an extra 11 points of damage.
Big. That one's already looking hurt. Like, past bloodied. But, so, as you whack it, you break its jaw. Bang! Its jaw snaps to one side, and it, like, flops, and then it dislocates, and then reattaches, and it goes, "Hello, little one. You're looking like a very nice snack." And that's your turn.
For that, I just kind of aim the monkey wrench and just say, "Be sure to swallow this first." I hope you choke on it, you bitch.
Nice. Annie.
Just so I know, you can't do a spell then use spiritual weapon, can't you?
Spiritual weapon with bonus action and cantrip after.
Okay, that's fine. Annie's gonna take a step out of the dome on the left.
Mm-hmm.
And is going to get out their spiritual weapon.
Sure. Let me quickly bring it out for you. There you go. The spiritual paintbrush, y'all. Okay, where do you want it to appear? You can make it appear right next to I believe you can actually make it appear to most of these werewolves. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
I'll make it appear in front of the one of Kia.
Yeah, sure. We'll part of there.
And is going to just whack.
Go for it. Roll to attack.
Alright, here. 23 to hit.
Yeah, hits. What colour's the paint?
Pink.
Pink? Nice. Is it sparkly?
Yes, it's sparkly.
Okay. So it's bloodied wolf is going to have a nice dose of pink paint on it. Yeah. Sure, that's fine.
And that is nice. That is a 9.
9 points of damage?
Yep.
Excellent. That's what Theo says in the background, by the way.
Excellent.
Okay.
And then I'm going to... Okay, I've never used this before.
Use it.
Okay. And then on the one that's in front of... Which one? Yeah, because it's 60 feet. So the one in front of Oakley.
Yeah, sure.
She's going to cast Sacred Flame.
Cantrip, yeah, sure. Go for it. Is that a dex save or a constitution save or anything?
Dex save.
Natural 5, so that fails.
Yep.
Alright.
So that is...
Well, some damage. Spiritual flame damage.
That is a 12.
That's big, dude. Nice. Okay. And that's it, yeah?
Mhm.
Cool. You are welcome to go back into the dome.
She will go back into the dome.
Damn it. Oh, no. I shouldn't have said anything. Okay, cool. Annie's go. Theo. Okay, here's the thing. Quickly, Neela. The dome doesn't require concentration, right? It just means it got to be inside.
Yeah, but no spells can pass through it.
Okay. What Theo's going to do is go, I have the most excellent plan. It's going to strum a lyre and going to give you, Neela, Bardic Inspiration.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. All right, that's all Theo's going to do. He's mainly just staying inside, making sure there's a place for you guys to get back in if you need it. At the bottom of the round, the werewolves start to go. So let's start with Kia's werewolf. Kia, what's the werewolf's name? Can't. Oh no! They're shocked. They haven't. Steve. All right. Okay, Steve. So Steve, with the sword impaled on it, it looks at you. It lets go and it walks towards you deeper into the blade. And it's gonna take. Let me just make sure I've got this. Oh boy, that's fun. Okay, so it's going to try and claw you. So its nails like sharpen up, and it's going to try and claw across your chest. That is going to be make sure I've got the right stuff here. Okay. Yep. Natural 17, 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 7 points of slashing damage as it claws across your chest. This is where the fun starts. It's gonna rear back and try and bite you on the neck. Another natural 17. I will make sure this is important. There's an important part about this. But
Let's confirm your
natural
death.
17 is there.
Sure. Yeah.
So what I'd like you to do is you're going to be taking 6 points of piercing damage as its its teeth just dig into your shoulder, and they don't pull on the flesh and like rip anything out, but it lets go and it smiles at you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Wait, don't roll it. Don't roll it. Don't roll it. I'm just going to give you an 18 on it.
Perfect. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Okay, so what happens there is you sort of feel something happening to your shoulder, as in like it gets heavier and heavier and heavier, and then does it just happen, or do you like do something to make it happen?
Well, it's kind of like seeing into the future, so it's weird that way. I'm not sure.
Let's say this. Let's say you from inside the dome, you see Neela's eyes go bright blue for just a quick second, and it sort of goes away from your shoulder, so you're okay. And the werewolf sort of looks at you and goes, you taste very good. That one is gone. Werewolf number... Let's see what we're going for. Werewolf number 2, which is engaged with Rascal. Rascal, I rolled 3 natural 17s in a row.
That's impressive.
I know, yeah. So
Yeah, that hits.
21 to hit for the claw. So you take, I think it was, 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And again, it's going to bite you on the shoulder as well.
Can I first do Hellish Rebuke?
Yeah, sure,
as a
go for it.
reaction? I completely... There it is. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me just make sure I got this. Cool. Okay, so you cast Hellish Rebuke. I've got a save on it, right?
Yeah.
Constitution or Dex? What is it?
Dex.
Dex. 12, yeah, it doesn't save.
23 points of fire damage.
Ooh, it looks hurt as it bites down onto you. The flames like engulf it, and it like the flames go up to its face, but then its jaws pierce through. Poof, and it rolled an 18 to bite.
Yeah, that hits.
Roll a con save, please. Also take 6 points of piercing damage.
Yes.
It's extremely hurt. It's like, I like the idea that it happens and then the flames drop, so its fur is singed.
18.
You are fine. Same kind of thing. It seeps into you and then you just shake it off. That one is for lack of a better term, on its last legs.
Nice try.
And it's looking desperate. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, the one that's engaged with Oakley. Oakley's little friend.
Yeah, he's called Ferguson, just let you know.
Ferguson. Oh yeah, Rascal, what's your burnt one? All right, bye, Rascal.
We'll know in a minute.
Yeah. So they're going to do the same thing. It's claw and bite. That misses. That's a natural 8, 12 to...
yeah. Excellent. I'm going to use a reaction and use shadow attack.
Sweet, yeah. I like the idea as well because there's actually shadows around it. So as it swipes you, you sort of blink and you end up behind it.
Yep.
Sure.
And I get to roll for an unarmed strike.
Do it.
Yeah, that's a 19.
Yeah, hats.
Boom. And then that would be a 5.
5 points damage, yeah? Cool. And then it's going to turn around. And it's going to try and bite you on the side.
Okay.
14. Hang on, I've rolled a 14.
Oh, that'll do.
Plus...
30, 20.
Wait, why are you rolling 30, 20?
My con save.
Do not. You have to re-roll because I haven't said if it hits or not.
Oh,
Come on, Lou. Don't jump the gun,
it.
dude. Don't be jumping the gun.
my bad.
But 18 is to hit. 18 is to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Now you roll.
I know. my bad.
I'm going to roll a natural 20 and then be like, yeah, all right, can I use that, please?
What'd you roll?
No.
12.
Just succeeds.
Oh my god.
Just succeeds. The DC is 12.
Oh my god.
Yo. Oh, I'm excited about this, dudes. Okay. The last one.
Before you roll, I'm gonna give for the bite attack, the second attack, I'm gonna make it a natural 1.
Oh, yeah, sure. That's fine.
That's
Okay.
all of that for today.
Good idea. Good idea. Okay, so 19 to hit you, boy.
With what attack?
It's claw.
Fuck it. I'll cast shield.
Beautiful. Okay, so as it's about to hit, you go, vroom, and the shield hits up. It comes back. It tries to go for the bite, but you're again. I still want to make it so Neela's sort of involved in it. I don't like it just happening. So yeah. Neela sort of just eyes glow one more time, and the shield sort of has a mind of its own and blocks the bite. And a little bit of its teeth like shatter on the shield as well as it pulls back. That is a fucking dope call, dude. All right.
I was just gonna say, I don't like werewolves.
I don't either.
You've definitely heard of read werewolves before. Okay.
Also, can I call my werewolf Dougal?
Yeah, Dougal. I love Dougal. Rascal, what's your werewolf? The one who's literally about to die. Name the werewolf.
Let's call him Shaq. I don't know.
For all those who loved Shaq, written on his gravestone.
Dude, I just think of Shaquille O'Neal, all right? Come on. Just a massive man. Oh, no. All right, Rascal. You engage with Shaq right now. What do you want to do, buddy? He is on death's door.
I will take one swipe with one rapier.
Do it. Poor Shaq.
Natural 18.
Yeah, hits.
So,
I'm not even going to... You don't have to roll. He had 1 point of health. So you're going to...
I rolled full damage.
Yeah, sure. So you just...
Can I do something else if he is on 1 health?
You can tell me and I'll see.
Can I headbutt him instead of using rapier?
Huh.
Just after he bites me.
No, because that's unarmed. That's an unarmed strike.
For a
That's true.
They got horns on their head, so
no.
Surely that should be piercing damage.
No,
if you headbutt
it's unarmed. Stop talking. You got like shields. You got loads of stuff. Shush.
Then I rolled max damage by the way on the dice, so yeah.
Did you roll to hit with your okay, max damage? Oh, you're fine either way. So you reel back, and you headbutt its snout, and the snout sort of crumples in, and then it just goes and just falls onto the floor. Yeah. Dead.
Okay, and I will run over to Kia's one on behind him.
Of course. So you're sort of dodging out the way the paintbrush as well. Even though the paintbrush doesn't help you, hurt you. Yeah, sure. What do you want to do?
Can I go behind him?
Yeah, sure.
And I will take a swipe with the other rapier.
Yeah, sure. Oh, that's gonna be sick if you hit. Oh, wait, swipe or stab?
I think swipe.
Okay.
Like across his neck.
Yeah, sure.
That's a natural 20.
Unnatural or natural?
Unnatural.
Unnatural. Yeah, hits.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking if you stab, it'd be cool because like you've got a blade coming through it still, and then another blade will go out that way, just fucking shish kebab it.
That's 12 points of slashing, piercing damage. I don't know what's a rapier. What's a rapier? It's a piercing. Okay.
It's piercing. That's the thing. Yeah. Like, but I like the idea of going that like Zoro style.
Yeah.
So you can say that's slashing totally.
And 6 points of lightning damage. So that's 18 total.
That's really good. Yeah.
And then I'll kind of look to Kia and say, "Everything all right there?
Have it under control. There's no problem here."
Okay. And I will. Yeah. Let's just do it. And after I took a swipe, I will walk to the one of in front of Oakley.
Okay, so you're going to be getting out of this like range basically to engage with Oakley. So it is gonna. Oh yeah, it's gonna look as you. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Here's what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be fun. So what it's gonna do is it's gonna take one desperate attempt to try and bite you. Okay, as it does that, the sword is gonna slice it open, but it's gonna take the risk and try and bite you.
Okay.
Can it do that as an opportunity attack?
It is an opportunity attack, yeah. Because
yes, but can special attacks happen on opportunity attacks?
It's just an action. It's just an action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's literally just bite or claw attack, and the bite has the Constitution attack. So desperation move. Don't worry. It's all good. Natural 19.
Yeah, that hits.
This is interesting. Roll a con save.
9.
We're fucked. We're fucked.
What's the damage I take, by the way, from just a bite?
Oh, I'm so happy. Oh my god. Oh, by the way, as that happened, I'll tell you in a second about damage, but I think actually I'll tell you how. I think 6 points of damage from the bite.
Okay.
Oh shit!
He gets something.
Oh, you don't know, dude. Oh. So as it bites down one desperate attempt, it just grabs onto your shoulder with its teeth, digs in, and as you, I don't know if you want to keep moving because I know you want to try, but you feel this into your shoulder, and it sort of goes from here and then and it just enters like your chest, like you start breathing heavy. You don't know what the fuck's going on, but something's not right. Do you want to continue even as it dropped, it just falls onto the floor. Kia, you're still holding on to the sword as well, so for Kia, like it's Kia's killed technically, but it pulls away, it drops onto the floor, dead, but as it falls onto the floor, it has a big grin on its face.
I will stare it down as it falls down. I will just stand next to it. After it bit me, I will look back and just stare it down.
Yeah,
also with a big smile.
Yeah, sure.
Is that under control, rascal?
I know. Just passing by.
All right. Rascal, you are done. Do you want to get any closer, sorry?
No, I'm going to just stand there.
That's fine, yeah. I mean, you've just taken that, so it makes sense that you're not going, haha, like you've got something's happened, right? Okay, Kia, you're next.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of, I guess he fell off my sword, but like fully get my... sword out.
Think about this, like your sword, what you're holding on to, he just walked away, but it sliced him almost in two.
Okay.
So so you've still got it in your hands.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go to the next werewolf along.
Yeah.
Moving on. Anyway, off we go. And I'm just gonna take 2 swipes with my great sword.
Go for it, dude. It is bloodied. The one on the right near boy is also very bloody.
Does 26 hit?
No. Yeah, of course. It casts shield. Werewolf shield.
That's 11 points of damage.
Ooh, so close.
And then 20. Wait.
It hits. Yeah, let's go. Why add it on?
24.
Styling profiling.
Oh, the damage isn't that good though. 7 points of damage.
Tell me how you want to kill that one.
I just want to decapitate it.
Sick. Yeah, sure. So let's say this. It tries to go for another bite for Oakley, and then you sort of catch it in the neck, and the head just falls off on the floor. Very nice. One more left. You do have another attack, Kia, so you could technically run to your
No,
room.
I don't. That was my 2.
Oh, did you 2?
Yeah, that was my 2.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
greatsword
Sorry.
attacks.
My
I mean, I'll take another one if you'll let me.
Well, you do have action surge.
No, I'm good.
Okay, cool. So that one's done.
Actually, fuck it. Yeah. No, good point.
I'm a nice DM, dudes. I'm
gonna. If I have enough movement
You do.
left, I just moved 5. Yeah, I've got to the next one along.
Sure.
Thank you. Next.
Seeing what's going on, I just kind of rest on the fucking monkey wrench because I know that the others have got it.
I like the idea that the werewolf is like looking at you going, huh? Why are you resting? We're fighting.
Let's go. You look at me, mate. Look at them.
Kia, roll to attack.
That's a natural 20.
Okay, do it. Very nice.
That's what double dice, right?
Yeah.
That's 4d6s if anyone's interested.
Get after it, dude.
Holy shit.
Got 2 ones, so.
How do you guys want to do criticals? Do you want to do it where you just double the damage what you roll with the normal stuff, or do you want to double your dice? It's up to you guys.
I was just going to double my dice.
It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to the players on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think maybe roll the double amount of dice. I
It's up to
think
you.
that's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, seems fairer.
It's all
That's
fair, dudes.
13 points of damage.
Tell me how you kill that one.
I'm going to decapitate this one as well.
Oh, shit. So
Yes, just on a murder spree.
you sort of like
Hey.
swing to the right and take it from throat back, and then you run to the other one, and from behind it, you cut across its head, and it, because boy's short, it goes, your sword sort of gleams right over the top of boy's head as that wolf is decapitated and its head falls onto the floor, dead.
I love how Boy was like, look that way, and immediately gets decapitated.
Well, that was the end.
That's it. Good
Prep your
job,
head
guys.
for a good
Well
slice.
done.
Hey.
All right. So, let's go on a break. As this fucking sick fight happened, I'm so happy with what happened. Again, Rascal, you have no idea what's happening. You just feel something. It's love. You've got a heart.
What will probably happen is he will fall on the knees as he gets out of combat.
All right.
Immediately, Kia goes over to Rascal.
We'll come back to that.
But just as soon as like the head hits the floor, she's off to Rascal.
To cut Rascal's head off as well.
Yep.
We're on a rampage. I
Start decapitating everyone.
Okay, guys. Yeah. Oh no.
Just running around. No.
Running around.
I just got carried
I
away.
am the
My bad.
executioner.
Alright, guys. 10 minutes, and we'll be back. See you soon. Bye. they can hear me, and now they can hear you. Say hello, everyone.
Oh.
Welcome back to the Crimson Petal. Neela yawning, bless you. Say hello, everyone. Oh, bless you. Welcome back, dudes. After an epic fight with some werewolves, our Band of Bastards are okay. Something happened to Rascal. We're going to go into that in a few seconds. But they managed to take out this pack, at least, of werewolves. You don't know exactly where the other pack went, or the other part of the pack.
I'm just going to get onto that.
We'll see. I would like you all real quickly to make a perception check. Rascal, you're not going to make that, though.
I'm on one knee on the ground with weapons on the ground.
I'm going to come on to you in a second. Because I've come up with a cool idea.
18.
13.
13.
Oh.
12.
Ooh, 18.
Cool. So as you settle down, and this is like the moment the head almost drops to the floor. Okay. Rascal drops, but this is like in the moment. You know, a quick look around to see if there's anything else around you, and there's nothing. You do hear the howls coming from the right hand side, east, where you are, and you look around. But Oakley, what was your roll?
18.
You notice the entryway, what you came through, is gone. So you're in an open space, but now you're just surrounded by trees with no like obvious entry or exit. And obviously you have the bodies of the werewolves on the floor. But right now it's not peaceful, obviously, but no immediate danger for all of you. Okay? Rascal. This, by the way, is happening as the sun is starting to rise. So you're surrounded by the orange and reds mixed with the greens of the atmosphere, and the moment when the light starts to hit you, Rascal, you just calm down. It almost goes immediately. Everyone else had felt this. Obviously, you don't have to disclose this to anyone else, but everyone else had a similar feeling. We got bit. Yours just lasted a little bit longer. Other than that, it's just a flesh wound.
Okay, he's on one knee, and he will try to scramble up with the help of the rock. And be like, fuck! Oh. And he will try to walk towards the dome again. And as soon as he gets in, he will fall down, and he will like kind of tear open his shirt, and he will start looking at it and see, and just look at it, what it is.
It looks like a bite mark.
And he will just drop his head down and just lay there.
Question for anyone who did get bit. Are you going to be checking yourselves as well? No? Okay. Just wanted to know. But yeah, Rascal, it just looks like a bite mark. I think, have you been bitten before? Maybe not by werewolves, but anything else?
I think maybe by just a regular wolf, or
it looks
guard dog or anything.
I'd say it looks like a wolf bite for sure, but that's what it looks like. It's just the holes and your blood, and that's it.
He will try to kind of tiger crawl to the water, and he will take the water and try to clean it out. Ooh. And then he'll pour a bit of his whiskey on it to disinfect it. Kinda.
I was gonna say the water will heal you, but now you're disinfecting it with whiskey. I'm like, all right, it just disinfects it in a weird way.
Kinda.
Kinda.
And he'll try to stand up and shout, "Is everyone else doing okay? Everyone else, no one bitten, no one hurt?"
At this
majorly?
Point, Theodore's dome will drop as well, just for time. It lasts 8 hours. Technically, it should have dropped a little bit later, but It's fine. I like the idea that the dome was there. All right, carry on, guys.
Everyone out doing okay?
I got bit, but I'm good.
Okay.
I got bit, and we got to be careful. There's still some more out there.
Oh.
Okay. Well, we got.
So we get moving, or
Sounds
Where?
good to me.
The entrance is gone.
yeah, technically still in the woods though. So
Yeah, where do we actually come from? Because we got to get back on the path, right? Well, where's the entrance? I can't see it.
Let's calm down for now, because we got taken care of these 4. Let's just sit down. We maybe eat something to wake up, and then we'll get thinking about moving, because it feels like we're kind of okay right now.
Does anything come to mind when I think about werewolves and being bitten? And because you said you'd make us roll for it, is there anything that I know about?
I need you to make a history check.
Can Mila also make this history check since they books?
Well, I rolled an 11, but I have a -1.
10. Neela. You can. Kia, you have heard of werewolves. You don't know where they originate, but you heard the stories. You know, like the stories of werewolves in the forests, and anyway, and weirdly enough, you've heard of werewolves actually. Sorry, not just werewolves, but lichens. Some are good, some are bad. Some actually interact with communities like normal. And that's the most you know right now. Getting bit's obviously a bad thing, but that's just like getting hit by something, right? But yeah, for you, I'm not too sure. Neela.
30-20.
Okay, for you, you've heard... You've heard of how curses can get spread. I don't know if it would be a case of with a dirty 20. I feel like you'd know how they get cursed, but it's not all the time. It's not 100% the same thing. So when someone gets bit, it's not they are instantly cursed by it. So it's one of those where like chances are there that a curse can take effect. But if it always happened like that, then everyone would turn into werewolves because they just go on a rampage, bite everyone, and then lichens would take over the world, right? So biting definitely is a bad thing. But there's a chance they're okay. What I'll also give to you regarding history, let me think. Lichens have been part of Hulak Forest for a long time. You know that werewolves are chaotic evil. They just enjoy hunting. They love the taste of flesh, specifically human flesh. It's slightly sweeter for them. And you will also know that when it comes to werewolves, there are certain groups out there that actually like to become a lichen. Some people will get bit on purpose, or there'll be some form of I'm going to say blood transfusion because I think that's cooler, for them to become lichens, because if you're a lichen, you become naturally stronger. You get sort of gifts when you go and take a lichen form. You've heard of werewolves because everyone's heard of werewolves. You've also heard of wereboars. Similar to werewolves. And you also know that you've heard stories that there are people in society who have this curse. Some of them try to resist it, and they try and live their lives normally. They want to fit in still. It's a constant struggle for them. the majority of people who get the curse end up just succumbing to it. So right now, I'm going to say if anyone's got bit, it's best to check them all. That'd be the thing, I'd say. Yeah, I'll give you all that.
Okay. Can Neela also inspect the bodies?
Investigation check. And while you're doing that, Neela, anyone else want to do anything? Annie specifically, actually, because I know you might want to heal and stuff.
Yeah, Annie's gonna go to Rascal and has Rascal got the wound out, or is it covered?
No, I got the shirt pulled aside. So.
Annie's gonna go to Rascal and say, Rascal, you seem kinda hurt. Would you like me to heal you?
Yeah, that would be great, Annie. Thank you.
What's the oh, you're covering your eyes?
Yeah.
Perfect. I was only listening, not watching, so that's fine.
Are you okay, Annie? Are you you got hurt?
Oh no, I was not doing a lot. But don't worry, it's fine. I'll heal you. Just make sure you stay right in front of me. And then she's gonna cast level 2 healing word on you.
Thank you, Annie. Thank you.
No problem. That's 7 points.
Thank you. Rascal's, by the way, clenching his fists as he just is lying there, and he's just like eyes closed and clenching his fist and just thinking like, what the fuck happened? Like, what am I feeling in this body right now? What's happening here?
You'll notice as well when you cast the healing words, the bite marks start to heal over.
And what do I feel in my body? Like, is still the swollen feeling in the chest?
You feel hurt, but everything else is gone for now. I'll give you this specifically because daylight has hit you.
Okay. Oh, that was a shit show. Damn it. And he will cover up his wound, and he will stand up, and he will go grab his rapiers.
Yeah,
and he will just look at everyone else and be like, is everyone still doing okay? Everyone alright?
Yeah, smashing.
Smashing, Gromit.
Annie, could you please make sure to heal everyone that got bitten?
Yeah. Don't worry. I've actually got an idea. And she's going to present her holy symbol, and he's going to use something called Preserve Life. And that is 25 healing points divided among any creatures within 30 feet.
Nice.
Nice.
Also natural 20, so 24 on the investigation check.
Nice.
So you look around on their bodies, and apart from their tattered clothes, these specific ones don't have anything on them because they use their natural abilities to attack. As you're, how much are you investigating? Are you like going, like pulling the hair around as well and just seeing stuff like? Describe how you're investigating first, Neela.
What Neela really wants is to take their little butcher's knife and get a claw.
Oh my god.
That's completely different to investigating. Yeah, sure. I investigate this claw.
They want to do that, and while they're doing that, they would also check underneath the fur, check whatever else they can find on the bodies of anything.
First. Yeah, it's fine.
How many points of healing was that from that 25?
Divided between everyone's got bitten.
So Annie needs to decide who gets it first, and then divide it up however you want.
I wasn't bitten. So.
Cool.
Bitten.
Boy, you were.
I was bitten.
It's to everyone who's bitten, so that was Rascal, Kia, Oakley, anyone else?
Nope, because I wasn't bitten, there was only 3. So.
Very nice.
Oh, okay.
I think I got bitten twice. Yeah.
I think so.
Anyway, yeah.
So
that's like 8.3, so...
Tells you what, guys.
Points.
Make it 9. Make it 9 points. 9.
9.
Does the spell like basically just heal the wounds, or does it just like fix everything back in place like prestidigitation would do?
Fix everything back in place. What happens with how I describe it usually is divine healing will like close the wounds up as much as you can. There might be like a little bit of scar tissue, but above all else, it does heal. I don't know why you're asking, boy, so then I can answer a bit better for you.
I had a partial thing I wanted to investigate Rascal's wound, but another thing is that if there was torn clothes, I can cast mending to just fix any torn up clothes.
Oh, you can do that if you want to. Yeah, sure. That's nothing. That's fine. You can do that.
Yeah, I just go around to everyone, just like pat them on the back, say good fight, and as I do pat them, I just cast mending on like wherever their like bite marks or claw marks were to just fix their clothes.
Sure, that's fine.
Aww.
Okay, let me think. We never think about that, do we, in attacks? How your clothes be getting fucked up. Weird, isn't it? But yeah, so when this divine energy comes from Annie, I like the whole idea again. The floaty leaves just start spiraling up. The sun above you starts to glow a little bit brighter as you all heal up. Your wounds start to close. You take a bit of a deeper breath, all of you, and Neela, with your investigation, it's interesting as you slice the claw off because you're a fucking psychopath. Are you only collecting one claw, or are you collecting like a bunch and then hanging it around your neck like a trophy?
Depends on how long it takes.
It takes a while. But
only one.
They have natural armor, so it's like really thick hide, if you would. But yeah, you take one claw. Whatever you do with it, whatever. You have a claw, cool. You have a little look around, and there's actually like a little bit of fur, what's sort of indented, if that makes sense. And as you spread the fur, you notice there's like a how can I say this? There's almost like a brand on them, what's been burnt onto the skin. And I need to make sure I have the image because I want to make sure I get it out for you guys. Hang on. Perfect. And this image is like another claw. And it's kind of like this with the claw, and going down with claw, it opens up into like a basically a torso. So let's say it's a kind of a big torso, and the head is the claw, and with that, it's a very creepy image looking at. Holy shit! And it almost looks like a pregnant person is holding their stomach. They're sort of like this. It's actually really fucking creepy. I love it. Oh my god, that's dope. I'll show you. Hopefully it won't. It's like this.
Oh.
Alright.
So,
That's dope.
look at it. Look at it. It's holding its pregnant belly. It's so creepy.
God.
It's
so weird.
It's so creepy. I love it.
Man, that's so weird.
It's fucking sick.
Fuck did you find this shit, dude?
It's Hullet Forest. I'm telling you right now. It's baked in lore. Yeah, you see that.
Neela will take out one of their books and just make a little drawing of it, keep it in there, and then they'll say, "Does anybody recognize this?"
I'm only gonna let Rascal and Kia roll for this.
What do we roll?
Rolling?
You are gonna be rolling a history check. Sorry, dudes.
Oh, that's a pretty good roll.
Okay.
Plus
Roll
0.
11 minus 1 is 10.
Again? You rolled a 10
Yep.
again? Damn.
I rolled an 18.
It's like
18.
minus 1 intelligence modifier, man.
Rascal. Because of your journey not through the forest, but down the path through Halak Forest. You were warned about a group of, I'm going to just say people for now, who celebrate Lycanhood, if you would. And when you see the symbol, you know it's kind of bad news. It's these aren't to be fucked with. And Annie, you can make a religion check if you want to. So you know the name of this. And the name of this is the People of the Black Blood.
Okay.
You also know that, and this is like history, but it's also kind of obvious, right? So Oakley saw it, and I'm gonna say Theodore didn't, because Oakley saw a bigger figure, and you did mention that they were going away. I don't know if you mentioned that one was bigger. I'm assuming you did, but it's up to you. So you would also know, Rascal, that when it comes to these packs, there's always a leader called the Bloodmaster. And the Bloodmaster is way stronger than all of its brethren. What happens is, once, I don't know the exact time, but after a long period of time, another werewolf will try and come into the pack and take over for the Bloodmaster role. Mm-hmm. That's what you know. You know that there's a group not to be fucked with. They're dangerous. They also, you'll also know that they do hunts.
Yeah.
Annie, what did you roll for religion?
13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Not much. I'm not going to say you know much about these. I like the idea that Father Henry would have almost protected you from this kind of stuff, because it is nasty. I'm not going to give you too much on this, honestly. So it's obviously whatever Rascal wants to put across. But yeah, for some reason, Rascal, are you proficient in religion, Rascal?
No.
No. So for some reason, hunts do happen. Specifically, they tend to aim for humans, but because they just enjoy the hunt, anything goes.
As I probably see Neela writing down the symbol, I'll say, note down the People of the Black Blood. That's what the symbol belongs to.
Neela will make a note of that. And then they're gonna close the book, and they're gonna go from every person that got bitten and just take a look at the wounds to see if they can spot any differences between the wounds, or if they're all the same.
Medicine check.
Uh-oh.
We're taking time to investigate stuff. I'm gonna get out Magnus just to stay ahead of everyone and keep an eye out, because I realize he is vigilant. So.
Perception check with advantage if you're using your boy.
Okay. Thank Christ with advantage. Other than that one.
Yeah.
17.
So, it almost carries, because there's a bit more time between the first initial perception check. Yeah, you are hearing the cries, the distant cries and howls, but they're quite far away now.
Do I make any link that, like, that should be odd because the sun's rising?
You can think it's odd for sure.
Alright.
11 on the medicine check.
They just look like bite marks. They're healed, but they just look the same. They look okay. They look healed.
Then Neela will say, lycanthropy is spread through bites, so we should keep an eye on everybody that got bitten, just in case.
Yo, we're gonna make this like the thing. Yes. Fuck. Sick. Okay, cool.
There's an imposter among us.
There is.
It might be best for the people that got bitten to pair up with people that didn't get bitten and take watch, and then the people that got bitten sleep outside of the hut the next time we sleep, so that if anything happens, then we know about it.
Yes. Yes, do it, please.
I can't leave you guys alone.
You won't. You'll be right next to us, just not in the hut. In case.
You left all of us alone when we all went through the portal, and you didn't. How's this any different?
That's not fair. Rascal tried to go through the portal. Something must have happened.
Oh.
Oh. Of course, that was my mistake.
But for the future, it might be a good idea, but we have to keep an eye out for the others right now, because there are more, and if there's a bigger one, that's going to be a lot of trouble.
It should be good until nightfall, I think.
I don't know, I can still hear howling.
That's strange.
Maybe we should just try getting out of the forest.
That sounds like a plan. Or at least get to the path.
Okay.
I love that you're using movie and Earth lore for your understanding of werewolves in this. It's cool. It's good. That's what I like.
Okay, so are we moving? Are we gonna? Is everyone all right? Did we check everything? Is everything packed?
Everything's good.
I
Sounds
want to
good
do
to me.
something before we go. Annie's going to walk in front of the 4 werewolves. And he's just going to close her eyes, and he's just going to go, "I'm sorry for the path you've taken. And I'm sorry of how your journey has ended. But I hope that you will have a happier life wherever you are." And then I don't know if you will let me do this, but she's going to get her spiritual weapon out again. And he's going to paint all of the corpses in like pastel sparkly colours.
Sure.
Just so there's no blood. And if someone came to like this pretty place, they won't see corpses, they will see like paint.
So
it's like Splatoon's fucked up.
here's the craziest part about this, right? The 2 shy ones, Neela and Annie. Neela's got off a fucking claw. And now you're painting a corpse, Annie.
Yeah.
Is any addition to that before Annie can paint full corpses? If there's like a piece of fur, like a chunk of fur anywhere, I'm just going to quickly snag that and pocket it.
Plenty.
Yeah, I'm just going to do that.
If you want to get really savage, you can skin them.
Watch this.
Yeah.
I just look at Kieran and just say, "We have things planned. This is all to do later, I swear."
Oh,
we're not weird.
I'm not disputing plans. You obviously have a plan.
Neela will look at Boy and just say, "Do you think you could make, like... Do you think you can use werewolf hide like you can bear? Or normal wolves? Or is it different somehow?"
Different. I think the integration of some human genes might make it slightly different. But
yeah,
that
just
means...
just to establish this, sorry guys. There's certain things when it comes to werewolves where they go hybrid, where they're not just a full wolf. These were hybrids, but it's mainly their hands what were humans. Everything else is very much wolf. Just want to put that out there.
Wherever the thick natural armor is, I'm guessing you could probably use that. Stop peeling the back off.
Just skinning like a deer.
Oh god.
Could make good hide armor, maybe.
Oh my god.
But
it's also
we don't
pretty.
think we'll need it for now, and it would take too long. We should just go.
Yeah.
And I've been saying that if it takes us a couple of days, the smell might deter them.
Should we just leave?
You can. We're thinking it.
No, we think we should leave.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to leave.
I love this so much.
We'll let the corpses be, and we'll just move on and go back to where we were at the beginning of this.
Things die in the forest all the time, guys. It's fine.
I can agree.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay.
guys. Which way are you going?
Dunno. Where are we?
When we were first on the path,
Yeah.
did we go
Northwest,
kind of
east,
to the
south.
north or to the south side? Which side of the road did we go on to?
Here's what. Oh, sorry. Went on the path. Did
Yeah,
you
when
say?
we were on the path when we were attacked, did we go to the south or the north?
So you went southeast. So you went
Southeast.
like southeast and then down.
So if
I
we
will,
go
I will give you this.
northwest.
I would like you, Kia or Rascal, because you're the leaders. Survival check right now. Here's the reason. During the rock, the rock. I wanted to have the rock theme tune just down, 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 down. Anyway, I want to make a survival check.
DMCA.
Do we have a compass?
You guys gotta check your inventory. If it's in there, then yes. But anyway.
Could use right tool for the job to make
I was
a
going to say,
cartographer set.
yeah,
and get
but
a compass.
if we're getting lost, then yeah, I'm going to try use right tool for the job to make a compass.
There you go, you have a compass. But listen up. As you entered the forest, it wasn't straight line. It was moving in different directions. So it's about you moving through the forest during the getting away from the rock. Makes sense? And then you end up here. So I would like to make a survival check just to see if you even ended up going that way, because you might not have gone from southeast and went straight line. You could have ended up in different directions. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So Kia and Rascal, you guys can roll survival.
I rolled 17.
Okay.
I rolled 19.
I'm going to rewind a tiny bit. When you were getting chased by the rock, there was this one little moment where it wasn't teamwork intentionally, but you both sort of got a bit more with it with your heads and started to guide where people were going.
Yeah.
So, that being said, I'm going to say you did go southeast.
Northwest.
Yeah. Shall I take the lead so you can check the back and keep an eye out?
Sure.
Okay.
Right tool for the job takes an hour, does it, buddy?
It does, yeah.
So you need to
Yeah.
explain.
I'm just Magnus is driving me, so I'm just sitting in the back and tinkering away.
Magnus is driving me. I'm sitting in the back.
The Tesla drives itself.
Okay, so you're gonna be heading back the way you came. Okay, cool.
Mila's also going to sit on Magnus if Magnus is alright with that. And
Yeah, he's
is
fine with
just
that.
going to kind of look at Boy. What are you making?
Something that will hopefully get us in a more ideal direction. I'm just like twisting the arrows, and it's like the back hind of a leg of a previous grasshopper that's now making the tiny needle.
Mila's just going to look at what Boy's doing.
I just kind
Put
of
like a dancing.
I just kind of angle myself slightly so you can see, but I've got my foot like wedged into Magnus so I don't slide off.
I'll put a dancing light right above the work to almost like a desk lamp.
Yeah, that's cool. Because you as you start heading into the deep forest, you have got the rays of sunlight coming through, but a little bit of light wouldn't go amiss. A little bit more light wouldn't go amiss at all. I do want who's at the front? Rascal would like to make one more survival check, please, because during this hour where Boy hasn't got the right tool for the job, we want to make sure that we're staying true.
18.
Okay, yeah, you might like get a little bit lost here and there because it's interesting. The forest itself, as you're walking through, even though you were in a panic, the forest almost looks like it's slightly shifted, only a tiny bit, like it's sort of moving and growing still. So, to your best ability, you feel like you're still heading the right way, but it's almost unfamiliar territory. Anything you guys want to do while... Because you got an hour. I'm going to say you got...
Say around...
You might make it out in 30 minutes.
I think
I take the opportunity to just like take the face of the compass out and then pass that to Annie and say, "Would you mind writing the letters?"
Yeah, sure. Okay. And then she would do that.
You can put any design on it if you want. Now, as I'm just fixing the frame.
Oh, she's going full on like art on this now.
Roll me a
performance.
It's either performance or just a straight sleight of hand's like. Oh, you know what? I don't know. You know what? Roll me a dex check.
No, it's okay. Okay, 16.
Yeah, you're fine. Tell us what it looks like.
She's gonna take inspiration with the grasshopper legs and is going to have like she's made a grasshopper on the front and the legs make it look like the grasshopper is like dancing, if that makes sense.
Nice.
That's sick. It's very nice.
Doing the splits when it goes too far north.
Annie, that looks really cool.
Thanks. Thank you.
Nice fitting indeed. I put the face back in and then fix it up for the final hour.
Sure.
To complete it.
As we're near the path, Rasko will probably in the forest still walk adjacent. No, not adjacent. Like on the same path as the path, but in the forest.
Stripe is with us, by the way.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You didn't abandon it.
We did bring the horse.
Don't worry too much about that.
Definitely didn't just remember about Stripe.
So what you're saying is, Rascal, is that let's say the path through Halak, you're trying to go along with it.
Yeah, but like just in the tree line, where you still can see the path, but like it's a bit more cover.
It's going to be a little bit more time before you can actually see the path. Again, it's thick. It's really dense forest. So to actually get visual on just a flat path is extremely hard to see. So if you start doing that, then you have to make another survival check because you're going in a different direction.
Hang on, I've got an idea.
Pass that. Silence.
No.
Pass that trace.
No. Oakley is going to see sort of that we're sort of stumbling around a little bit.
A little bit.
So going towards a direction. So he is going to use speech of beast and leaf and just go up to a tree, put his hand out and say, "Any chance you could give us a hand? We're trying to get back on the path."
Get out.
"Oh, we're trying."
Just leave us alone.
You do realise that I won't be able to understand that, right? I can
Damn
only
you.
ask. I can do a charisma check to see if I can hear anything, if you want, or if the tree does something. to see
Oh
if it actually
man, I don't know
responds.
then.
It forms a middle finger in the brain.
I know, well, basically it says I can influence them. So if I do a charisma check on the trees, I can ask them to give me direction with a charisma check advantage.
Oh man, roll anyway.
Okay.
Because the question
Yeah,
is,
13. I'm just
13.
asking for help towards the path. It's all Oakley wants is just a direction towards the path.
13. Did you
First
say?
time you said that, I thought you said bar, and I was like, are we playing the same campaign?
Get it pissed for me. You know what's gonna happen? The trees are gonna sort of creak, and then creak a different direction, then a different direction, and then a different direction. Just keeps moving around.
That's tree for fuck you.
Get out.
I don't understand many languages, but that's
That's tree for keep those bloody knives in their sheaths or else.
Bear this in mind. One of you did swing a sword at a tree.
Oops.
Oops. Without us knowing. By the way, roll a 12 on the other survival check.
Ooh, that's kind of low.
Just get us lost. That's what you want to do.
No. I want to give you guys the opportunity. I'm gonna say it you feel confident in yourself, Rascal, that you know where the path is going to be. So you feel like you want to go adjacent to it, but what's going to happen is you're going to go, like, imagine the path this way, and you were doing this, going straight towards it, but then you sort of went at this angle. So it's going to take you a little bit longer to reach the path. Okay. Conveniently enough, it will take, I'm going to just say, 30 more minutes to get to the path, because as you're deep into the forest, it's all over the place still. You know, there's actually some... almost like pits in the middle of the forest, which are kind of hard to see, but you sort of stop and everyone can make a jump. It's a simple jump. And then Boy will eventually have the right tool for the job. You're still not at the path, but you're close. So Boy, it starts pointing wherever you want it to point, I guess. North? Does it point? I can't remember how compasses work.
Yeah, compasses point.
Yeah, compasses point.
I don't know. Shut up, you lot. I've got a lot on my
Were
mind.
you never a scout?
I was. I told you about
I kind of balance the compass on top of Magnus's head and just stare at it and just say, "So where are we going?"
What was it again? Northwest? Northwest, yeah.
Hey, I don't know. I'm not good at scouts.
Northwest, north.
Okay, Rhino Nav says this way, and I point to where Northwest is.
Make a U-turn. All right, so after that amount of time, you get pointed the right direction, and you come out to the path. Are you coming out the path? What are you guys doing as you are back onto the path? I will see you further up.
Wouldn't walk on the path. He would like get as close to the tree line as he can.
Yep, cool. Anyone else? No?
I'm guessing Magnus is too big to go off the path anyway, so he'll have to be on the path.
Okay, I'll say there's like a little dip, and you can sort of on the sides. Yeah. What's everyone else doing?
Rascal's lead.
Rascal's lead. Okay, so we'll say that everyone is sort of under the shadow of the trees on the side. Rascal. Magnus is like. Perception check. Everyone.
Who's on Can I say advantage for sitting on Magnus for me and Neela? If we're both sitting on Magnus.
I'm gonna give. Fuck it. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. My idea is that it'll give only you advantage, but you know what? It's fine.
Okay, good. I just need to get to double digits.
15 or over.
No.
Okay. So, as you exit the forest, and you're not going onto the path, but you see the path in front of you. You look up, and you do see the same silhouette above you. And it's just... And you sort of like back into the shadows slightly. Even Magnus has to sort of go against it.
Yeah.
And as you would know, the rock is flying. It goes down the same length of the path and starts flying away.
Let's stick to the tree line for the moment.
Tree line.
Tree line.
Tree line.
The tree line.
Let's move stealthily.
The good thing is, Rascal, because you went at an angle, you're actually further up the path than you originally started. So it's not a bad thing that you actually went up slightly. So, yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to do while you're on the path? I need to bring up the map, actually. I forgot to bring up the map for myself. But is there anything you guys want to do while on the path? I'm going to say it's around about 9:30, I'd say. Something like that, right? But yeah, if there's anything else you guys want to do while you're on the path.
You said there's the shadow of the rock still is in the area, right?
He's not above you. You can sort of see him quite far away, and he's heading up the path what you guys are currently walking down. So he's sort of heading in the right direction, but way further ahead than you.
Okay, well, I'm going to spend 2 key points and cast Pass Without Trace for the next hour.
Yeah, sure. That's fine. To make sure you're not just burning that, everyone can make a stealth roll. So that's plus 10, obviously.
Do I keep rolling 15?
Christ.
Oh no.
I just rolled 2 15s with my disadvantage.
Nice.
It's
I got
18 on
23.
stealth.
18 or 28?
Wait, do we have Pass Without Trace?
Yeah.
Yes.
28 then.
This is a good thing. I'm a good DM who reminds you all. 15.
I rolled a 2, so
Magnus is
that's
a quickie boy.
an 18.
18. Okay. Annie?
14.
And you are not rolling disadvantage. Oh, wait. Who's got it? You're fine, Neela. So, Annie, did you roll at disadvantage?
Yeah.
14.
I got 2.
Rascal.
I rolled a natural 20, so 37.
Sweet. So,
Sneaky.
using Pass Without Trace, and I like the idea that you can't hear your own footsteps, so even roll for Magnus, boy.
I thought I was rolling for him on my behalf because I'm not making noise because I'm sitting on him.
I don't know, just roll. Just for fun.
How the motherfucker is he stealthier than me? That's an unnatural 20, so 30.
So I love the idea that you're sort of trying to talk, and Magnus sort of shuffles like shut fuck up kind of thing.
I think what's happening is I'm constantly trying to hold on to him like I'm slipping off, which is why I'm making so much noise.
That's fair. That is totally fair. Okay, so I'm just gonna look at where we are on the map. So you went off there. So at the after the hour goes by, you have made a fair bit of headway through the Halak Forest. It's actually kind of, I know it sounds weird, but it's almost pleasant right now, where above you is still the sunshine going around. You are still greeted by the natural forest ambience. You also have that little bit of like nervousness because of the rock. It's not, you can still like sort of see it really far in the distance. But for that hour while Pass Without Trace is on, you are totally fine. I would like you guys to, I'm going to carry it over a little bit more, but I would like you guys just to roll another stealth check. And because I want to speed up the journey a little bit more, this is going to go on for the rest of the day. If that's okay with you guys, obviously.
Straight stealth or including...
No, unless, I mean, Oakley, for the rest of the day, you'd burn all your key points.
No, I'm not, I've still got 2 key points left, so I want to save
trust
them.
me, I don't want to be staggering like this hour and this hour and this hour.
No, you're fine. It'd be just a straight stealth because I'm not going to cast it again.
Honestly, like casting it while the rock was in your vicinity, that's a fair play.
Should I roll both for myself and for Magnus?
Yeah, because it's fun. I want to see if Magnus can always beat you.
25.
25, Neela.
I rolled a natural 19 plus 6.
That's
25
great.
as well.
Yeah.
19.
19.
16.
12. 16.
I got 16. Magnus got 17.
We need a tally.
He's gonna replace me.
Can we keep this going all the way through? Like you and Magnus have a little bit of competition for stealth.
I'm gonna grab a sticky note.
You have so many like metal things in your pockets, so it's like kang as you walk in.
Safari's winning.
Oh, that's amazing.
Meanwhile, Magnus has like, you know, the soft closed door things you can get? He
Yeah.
has that, but on his
He's
staff.
got woofers on his feet.
Boof, boof.
It's like those little socks they put on elephants and they like missing a leg or something.
Yeah. So as you continue your journey through Halak Forest, The day goes by with no issues. It does become night again. So what do you guys want to do right now? You're almost out. Just want to let you know, and Rascal would know this. Key, you would not know this because you never went out of Halak Forest. You went into it and then left. But Rascal, you would know that you're getting close. It's like a few more hours until you're out of Halak Forest.
Okay.
But it is.
Let's just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we're almost there, let's keep going till we're at least in, like, almost out of it.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Is there anything interesting lying around in the forest that Neela could pick up? Interesting looking sticks or flowers or mushrooms?
Not mushrooms. Mushrooms require a bit more moisture than anything to grow. But I will say there's definitely still more flowers. You could have like a whole bouquet if you like to. I mean, for you to pick them up, you'd obviously be getting off Magnus sometimes. So I like the idea that during the journey, Magnus, you're sort of just resting on Magnus, maybe reading through your spell book. I'm not too sure, but occasionally you had to pop off Magnus just to pick some stuff up and then back on. And as the night comes to you all, and you're continuing, did you say? Okay, light sources, please.
Dancing lights.
Firefly.
He will just light a torch.
I like the fireflies are like dim lit, not warm.
But the dancing lights have got like a lot of like grace to them, whereas my fireflies just like it's gas powered.
Neela will make the dancing lights kind of like circle your fireflies.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so anime.
Let's call lights a torch.
Lights a torch, okay. I think Dark Vision, Oakley? Are you just following the dancing lights?
I'm following dancing lights.
Annie?
It's fine.
I'm here.
Okay. I would like you all to make a perception check. The dancing lights, whereabouts do you put them, Neela?
I'm putting one like a little above and in front of anybody who doesn't have dark vision, and then the rest are just kind of like circling around the group, some in the back, some in the front.
What's the radius on its light?
Let me check. So I can only create up to 4. So I would have one in the back, one in the front, and the other 2 kind of circling the rest of us.
Okay.
And each light sheds a dim light in a 10-foot radius, so all 4 together, if I place them in the correct area, would make roughly 40 feet long, a little bit less across.
I'd like you guys to be rolling at disadvantage for this, because the lights are in your vicinity, so you can see like underneath your feet and a little bit further. To be able to see further beyond is disadvantage, please. So everyone roll at disadvantage.
Even the people with dark vision?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's only 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining
No.
about constantly rolling 15s because 15 is great. However, I've rolled like 4 15s in a row.
Dude, mine with my 17s, I've rolled 3 in a row.
Right?
Yeah.
The blessing of the dice this evening.
Oh.
Having said that, I then rolled an 8, so that was my disadvantage.
Better than me, I got a 7.
12.
Yeah, 11
11.
with my...
Did anyone roll over a 20? 15.
Dare you ask that when you ask us to roll a disadvantage?
That's like me going, does a 26 hit? Like, 15 or above? 11 or above then. Okay, that's fine. As you continue your journey in the dark, and the dancing lights give you a little bit of vision, and the dark vision goes forward as well. The ones who rolled over a 10, you hear a and you see a silhouette at a distance of some creature on 4 legs with a long neck, long snout, start coming up to you. Really quick.
Evil badger.
Giraffe.
And Rascal, you notice
That's
it's your
Laffy.
horse
Yeah.
with a giant chunk missing in its. No, not really.
Like runs up to you and keels over.
Finally runs out of exhaustion. Just dies.
It's hit by
As he runs up, he will pat him on the snout and kind of take his reins, and he will say to him, "Oh, you made it back. That's impressive.
And it's
Glad you're alive."
It sort of does this with its head like, and
And I will scratch it behind the ear, and I will take it, hold its reins, and just walk beside him.
okay, cool. So, with that being said, your journey through Black Forest for now is uneventful. For now.
That's ominous.
And are you? How far are you going to keep going? Because there's almost a point where you will be taking a point of exhaustion if you make it all the way out. So there's a little bit of a risk going on here.
Rascal would push. He would push to the point of exhaustion.
I vote we get to the point in which we can see the end of the forest and can make camp.
At least one row of trees remains.
I'm not going to give you that bullshit.
Like the minimal
Stop
point
saying
of
that.
like we don't take an exhaustion point if the distance works out, that we don't get an exhaustion point, but we can see like the light at the end of the tunnel. As it were.
You're going to die. It's like, oh, the light. Yeah, here's what I'll say. I'm going to say that there will be a point where it's dark, so it's kind of hard to see the light. I don't know. Here's what I'm going to say. Fucking survival checks. God damn it. Rascal, survival check, please. Because here's the thing. Like, we're looking for a light, right? But it's dark.
That's a good point. But like,
Or maybe the moonlight, or some
Moonlight's
bridge or anything, or
The moonlight's
campfire.
above you. And you're still on the edge, or are you on the road?
On the edge, I would say.
If there are fields beyond Halak Forest, then we could say that, like, however far a distance it takes before the gap in the trees, you can see, like, grass of the fields ahead.
Yeah.
Where, like, say, it's about a centimetre from where you are.
It's so pedantics. We don't really need to worry about it too much. I'm just thinking, like, how it would work logically. But there will be a point where you just start to see the road start to, like, open up slightly.
yeah.
So let's say this. The moonlight, what's hitting the field beyond the forest, that's what you'll be seeing, if that makes sense. So it's like this to start with, and then it starts to do this, but not too much, because it's dark for one. But yeah, you ascertain you're real close, but you do need a rest right now, or else you're
I
fucked.
vote.
Yeah.
I think this is when we take a break.
I think I can agree with you.
It would be detrimental further on in our journey if we're too exhausted.
Let's go off the path, just like 5-10 feet into the forest.
Left side, right side.
Let's go north this time, let's ring the changes.
So that'd be more left than anything.
Yeah, more lefty.
Cool. That's good to know.
Thanks, man. That's not
reassuring.
I changed my mind. Let's go south. I don't like the GM's reaction to our decision.
Actually, let's just dig a hole in the ground and just sit in the hole.
Let's dig our own graves now.
Let's do Minecraft on the first
That's
day.
where the
Dave, I by the way
earthworm is.
rolled up 14 on the survival check.
Yeah, so you kind of get the idea of where's a good place to stop. Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? Like, you want to say this, but it's like, well, we can't fucking see shit. So either way, it's fine.
The moon.
But the moon.
The moon.
The moon will illuminate.
The moon will illuminate. So you all camp up.
Neela will say, we need to keep an eye out on the people that got bitten.
Yeah, I'll, as much as I don't like the idea, I'll sleep outside.
Who else was bitten?
Let's make sure Theo, if he casts the hut, he can't, we won't be able to access it.
And we should keep watch. One person that got bitten and one that did not.
Yeah.
That seems safest.
Okay.
And the person that didn't get bitten, please stay inside of the camp.
Okay.
So just so we establish watches before we finish off this session, who's taking first watch?
Hope you'll take first watch.
Can I do something crazy maybe?
Crazy?
Crazy.
Maybe.
I think Rascal would be a bit paranoia, and he wouldn't go to sleep. He would stay up the
So
entire
you'll be
night.
taking your point of exhaustion. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's more than fine. That's not crazy. Yeah.
He is gonna. Oh, Oakley, you taking the first?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the last one then.
I'll take the last one with Kia then.
Okay.
Take the first one with Oakley.
I'll take the one that's left.
The second.
That one.
So just so I'm establishing, when it comes to your watches, who's outside of the dome? Oakley's
Rascal,
outside.
Oakley, and Kia.
So you three will always be outside the dome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's fascinating. And who's inside the dome? So it's Neela, Annie, Boy, and obviously Theo. Oh, I like this. I
Yeah.
didn't think about this. It's fucking cool.
And I think Rascal would say to Theo, please make sure the dome doesn't let us get access. Don't let us get in.
Okay.
If someone attacks, we'll just all wake up and kill them.
I
Even
want
if it's
another
ourselves?
claw. A claw.
I don't want to be killed. I'd rather have us find a cure.
No. If something else attacks.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
No, we won't kill any of us. We don't think that wouldn't be good.
No.
Oh,
Brilliant.
I love it. Oh, it's so fun, y'all. And again, night has come. You've made it pretty much out. First watch is who, sorry? Rascal's always going to be on
Boy.
watch. Oakley and Boy.
Mm-hmm.
And Rascal.
And Rascal.
And Rascal.
Rascal lurking in the back.
Neela will take a med as well before they go to bed.
Yeah, sure. I thought you said mint. I was like, all right. We're going to save it the peppermint flavoured. Just want to put out there, Neela. It's not a disgusting thing.
Wait, can I have a mint as well? It's like opening some gum in class.
Okay. So, Oakley, Boy, I would like you to roll perception checks. Boy, you're going to roll straight. Oakley, you're going to be rolling at disadvantage. Rascal, I don't know when exhaustion actually hits you, because technically Boy and Oakley haven't rested, so I'm not going to give you disadvantage on this roll. Oh, sorry. You should have disadvantage anyway because of
Dark.
dark and all that kind of thing. But yeah, just roll. Just something to consider.
First roll's a natural 20.
Mm-hmm.
And a
16.
natural 9.
Natural
You
9.
git. I rolled a living nat 20 and that's to do at disadvantage. You git. 14.
10.
So it's interesting because the night itself becomes really eerily quiet. Like almost like the wind has stopped. You hear certain animals. Oakley, like, even though you're at disadvantage, I feel like your connection with animals is there. You sort of see animals start to move away from all of you. You look up, and at that point, the moon is directly above all of you. Oakley, Boy, I'd like you to make an insight check.
Can I ask how Rascal's feeling right now?
Oh, we're coming on to that right now, dude.
Okay.
18.
7.
Oakley, you're more interested in why the animals are moving away from you. 18, boy.
Yep.
You look around with your perception check, right? Rascal, whereabouts are you?
I think he will be sitting against a tree with his vision on the path, kinda, and if the group was sleeping there and the path is like here, he would be sitting with his back against the tree.
So, as the moon cascades down through the branches of the trees and starts to touch your form, the feeling in your chest starts to creep to the point where your breath is almost taken, where you can't utter a word. You're just, and you feel this deep hatred inside of you start to come up into your brain, into your heart. You feel your fingers starting to extend, like there's a little bit of creaking in your bones, and you start feeling pain. Boy, with your insight check, you notice Rascal struggling with something. You see Rascal looking down at his hands, and Rascal, you start to see hair start to sprout on the back of your hands.
As you see this, he will dig his hands into the ground and will start kind of squeeze into the ground.
What are you squeezing for? Are you trying to hide it, or are you just trying to hold on?
Just bear the pain.
And we'll come on to what happens next session.
Shit.
Oh,
Lycanthropy, yo. Oh shit. I need to. Big reason is I didn't think this was going to happen. This is sick. But yeah, boy, you're the only one who will recognize something's going on. Oakley, you're blissfully unaware. Ratty, you're in some deep shit right now. Just so you're aware. Oh, I need to double check how it works actually. But I do want to double check how. I feel like there's a role what you need to do to see what goes on. We'll come on to it next time. But for now, something is getting to you right now. Quick FYI for all of you, because I don't know if it'll ever come up again. The moon affects people who are cursed, right? But if people succumb to it, they just are a lichen, no matter what sunlight or moonlight. Just want to put it out there for you guys. They don't get any disadvantages in the sunlight or anything like that. It's just they become that. Rascal, though, I'm going to meet... I believe you got to roll something, but we'll come on to that next week and see what happens, okay? If you fail, your alignment becomes chaotic evil.
It's not that far off from what he is now, so...
I know! It's perfect. Alright, guys.
Oh boy.
Good shit. We're going to get into light. Oh, man, you almost made it out. Yes.
Almost.
So sick. I was so happy when you something happened.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what's dope about this? If Annie's
It's going to tear
asleep,
the party apart?
this is the issue here. There might, if you fail something, right? You become evil. You attack the people who are closest to you, and you have the highest initiative as well.
You guys are fucked.
Yeah, baby. I did. Thank you for watching, and it won't be next week. I'm doing my Superfun next week, so it'll be the week after.
Shit.
Unless we can arrange another date.
It's a longer time for us to die.
You made it out for like Forest almost, but now you gotta deal with some other shit. Alright, guys, that was fun. Thank you for playing. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
I want to see you, Rascal, fuck everyone up. Peace. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.